Hello and welcome back to the Cosmic Goddess channel. My name is Fola. I am here today to do a very special pull for Venus in Leo. Now, Venus usually spends about 6 weeks to 2 months in a sign, but because Venus is going to retrograde in Leo, it's going to be in this sign for 4 months. So it's going to be here for June 5th through October 8th of this year. It's going to be a realigning of our values, a realigning of our courage, of our spirit, our individuality, and our creativity. So let's talk about this, shall we? Let's talk about it. I'm going to do a pull for each sign individually. I'm going to take a card from the Light Seers deck. I have all of these decks up here, and I haven't chosen exactly which ones I want yet, but I will do what my heart calls me to, okay? So we did Aries through Pisces last time, and this time we're going to do Pisces through Aries because I'm a Pisces rising, and I hate going last all the time, okay? So we're going to switch it up a little bit, give everybody a little bit of play. Let's get into it. All right, y'all, let's start shuffling. Spirit, ancestors, guides, align me to the intentions of the collective. This is for the transit of Venus in Leo from June 5th through August 8th. What does the collective need to know? What will be the energy signatures we'll be dealing with? We're going to start with Pisces and go to Aries. Pisces first. Whoa. Then Aquarius, Capricorn, Sag, Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, Leo, there we go. Cancer, Gemini. Did I skip any? Leo is 5, Cancer is 4. Nope, Gemini is 3rd. Taurus is 2nd, and then Aries. So we're going from Pisces to Aries. What messages and insights can I share through you with the collective for this transit? What will be realigning for each sign? Now you can look at your rising sign. Obviously, this is for rising signs, okay? But you can also take a look at your sun sign and moon sign. That's going to deal with your emotions. You can take a look at your north node sign. I always do. I've got a Sag north node, and you'll see me creeping in on Sagittarius readings. You can take a look at your Venus, especially because this is a Venus pull. All right? So feel free to cross-watch. Feel free to watch all of those placements. All right, that was the last one I heard. Okay, so this is for Pisces, and we'll turn these over in a second. Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sag, Scorpio, Libra. I love how like you have a long view, so I can just put them right this way. Oh yeah, do you like my new setup? Oh, she's cute. She's cute. I'm in Virginia now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Gemini. I'm really bad at straight lines. I can see it in the thingy already. The line is not straight, child. Taurus and Aries. Okay. Now, let's see. I think I want to go to Queen of the Moon Oracle. Yeah, I do. All right. Spirits, can I get an Oracle card for each sign now? Pisces through Aries. Pisces through Aries. For Venus and Leo. What messages need to be shared? What is the energy of this transit? What is this transit trying to teach each So Venus in Leo is very fiery, very flashy, very, it can be self-centered, but it's also more about how to take pleasure and, how to take pleasure in the things you do, but in the things you create. You know, it's about having courage. It's about being able to stand up and shine bright. Yo, these cards do not want to go together, okay? They do not. They do not. Again. Not again. All right. Let's try this one. Ooh, jeez. Whoa. I just assaulted the camera. Okay. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I gotta put my hands a little closer. Venus in Leo. Pisces to Aries. Pisces to Aries. June 5th through August 8th. So I am recording this on June, is it the 7th? I think it's the 7th. Yes, it is. So you may have already started to feel the shift in energies, but it's going to be here for a long time. So I figure it doesn't matter if I'm 2 days in. All right, this is the last one. All right. Oh, these cards are a little bigger than the lights here cards. Okay, let's separate a little bit more. There we go. A little squished. All right. Now which deck? Let's see which other deck is calling to me. I want one more. Ooh. So either I'm hearing Sickle Seed or Seed and Sickle, or the Wild Woman Rising. They're both wonderful decks. I'm going to go with Wild Woman Rising. And maybe if we have time, I'll pull an overall energy. Ooh, maybe that's what it is. I should pull an overall energy for Venus and Leo from the Sickle and Seed deck. Wow. Come on. Come on, baby. There we go. All right. One more for each sign. One more for each sign, Spirit. Let it go for the sign. See how it shines? Love that. All right. I need one oracle card for each sign. Pisces down to Aries. What does the collective need to know? What does each sign need to know? The transit of Venus and Leo. June 5th through October 8th. That's 8-8. That's just something about that 8-8. Actually, it's not 8-8. It's just, it's 10-8. There we go. 8-8 would be August. That's the Lion's Gate. Pisces to Aries. Nugget of wisdom for us. Last one. Where did I move some of these over? Okay. No. It's all right. They're going to be squished. They're going to be squished here. No, I don't want to take that over. All right. Oh, not gather, your loyalties at the bottom of the deck. All right. Before we get into it, let's do an overall for the collective. All right, and for these cards, there are 2 books, Dusk and a Dawn. And so what I like to do is if it comes out upright, I read from the the dawn. And if it comes out reversed, I read from the dusk. You get it, right? There we go, great. All right, I need 1 card for the energy, the overall energy for the entire collective for Venus and Leo. That was quick. Rose reversed. Okay. Let's read Rose, shall we? All right. Hanging a rose from a ceiling, a tradition which started with the Romans and continues today, indicates that any conversation which takes place in its presence must be kept in strictest confidence. It's time to finally tell that secret that's been gnawing away at you. Choose your confidant carefully, confidant. Choose your confidant carefully. It may be that they have something they've always wanted to share. Your relationship can only grow stronger through trusting each other. Ooh, I am hearing trusting people with seeing the real you. Venus and Leo, one of the shadow sides of Venus and Leo is that you can tend to put on a mask because remember, Leo is about the heart. Leo is about feeling loved. It wants to feel loved and to feel, it wants to feel loved and to feel adored. And through that, sometimes it can hide who it truly is. It can put on a mask and pretend and show people what they want to see. And in doing that, it's like a little white lie to yourself and to everyone else. And so part of this Venus in Leo transit and retrograde is taking that mask off, having the confidence to share your inner secrets, share exactly who you are with the people around you so that people begin to love you for who you are and not how you show up and what you show them, not what they want to see, but who you truly are in your essence, in your heart. All right. Let's get down to it. Pisces, my lovely Pisces. Ooh, 3 of Cups. Yes. Gatherings, friendships, activity, but like soothing activity. I love this. Acceptance. Oh, yes. Acceptance is about not just like accepting who you are, but accepting who you're around and that you're always in the right place at the right time. Accepting what is being given to you by the universe, by the cosmos. Leap. Oh, take a leap of faith. So this is about community, Pisces. And what house is this in? Oh, I didn't write down the houses. All right, so let's figure this out now. I can do this. Pisces. Oh, wait, it's my house. What am I doing? It's 6th house. I'm a Pisces rising. Yes, it's the 6th house. So this is about work. This is about your daily interactions. This can also be like health stuff, but this is truly about finding community at work. I'm going to read Leap for you from the Wild Woman Rising Oracle. This is the Queen of the Moon Oracle, and this is obviously the Light Seers Tarot. 14. This is a moment to take action. Contemplation is done. Consideration is over. Your heart song already knows what needs to happen. Now is the time to take a leap of faith. It's okay if you can't see exactly what's up ahead. Sometimes the frog jumps without knowing there's another lily pad to land on, but he knows the buoyancy of the water will hold him. It's the same for you. Take the leap, and if you don't land on solid ground, soul will hold you. There is nothing you can do and nowhere you can go that exceeds the reach of soul. So go for it. When we take risks, honoring the direction of our heart song, wild woman rises. Okay. There was a line in there. Contemplation is over. So 6th house is about physically doing the work. All right. 12th house is like our mental health. 6th house is our physical health and daily habits and workplace habits. This is about going for that job you've always wanted and finding community, finding the people who also want the same, finding acceptance and love within the spaces that you choose to be in. I love this for us. Oh, now especially because there's going to be a retrograde, there may be some fear involved. There may be some mirroring involved in your workplace, but you need to shine a light on who you truly are. Be your authentic self, and you will always find your community. Oh. All right. And I'm just going to read some of the, there are synonyms and like, they're not just synonyms, but look, if you can see, there's like shadow seer, light seer. So the 3 of Cups in the Light Seer's Tarot represents friendships, abundance, cooperation, community, closeness with siblings, joy, communication, celebration, and soul contracts. Oh, I'm sorry. I love this. And I'm a Pisces rising, so I'm like, yes, I feel it. I just started a new job on June 5th, guys. All right. And this is hitting. The beautiful humans that I've connected with already, it's eye-opening. It's so wonderful to find a space that everybody loves what the fuck they're doing. Excuse my French, but we love it. And it's beautiful. And it took for me to go, no, I'm doing this. I am going to throw caution to the wind. And I'm here now. And obviously there's going to be some more trials and tribulations that I have to go through, but I'm here for it. It feels so emboldening to find community, to experience true joy. All right, Pisces, I am going to put this one way up here. Love this. I kind of want, they're not all going to be seen, so I'll just leave it. All right, Aquarians. King of Swords. Okay. This is going to be your 7th house of relationships. King of Swords, clear communication. This is not really, this gives me Aquarius energy. Like, because Aquarius is the most evolved version of the air signs. And so they're high above the clouds, not usually mixing their emotions in their decisions, but relying on their logic and intellect to guide them forward. But listen, that crow is there. And that crow on your sword, ooh, and the butterfly, or dragonfly, there's a bat, there's an owl. That crow is a symbol of an all-seeing eye. So you need to make sure that you are relying not only on your logic and intellect, but your intuition as well. Okay? Whew. I'm like, look, take a look. Get all the flying creatures. This is being able to make decisions and knowing that they are the right ones for you. But also, it's about communicating in a way that is, and no offense, but my Aquarians can be a little bit harsh sometimes. This is clear-cut communication with no emotion really mixed in. And I say no emotion because a lot of y'all who are like, I'm logical. Child, y'all be mixing your emotions just because they're negative, just because they're negative emotions, and they're like, they're not like weepy, you know, but they're a little bit more scathing. That's still an emotion, you know. But this King of Swords, he is the master of his mind. We have pleasure. Oh, your relationships are going to go through an overhaul. Yeah. Communicating what you want. Truly. Communicating what gives you pleasure. How you want to enjoy yourself and your partnerships. And this isn't just like relationships, like your romantic relationships. This is any one-on-one relationship. This can be a mentor. It can be you and a parent. It can be a business partner. All right? You're communicating in a clear fashion. And then we have Radiate True Color. It did come out reversed, but I don't know if I want to read it reversed. Let's get to Radiate True Color. Oh, jeez. Yeah, something's telling me not to read the Wild Woman Oracle reversed. In a world urging compliancy and sameness, popularity and conformity, carry your colors like a flag. Your ideas, your nature, your dreams, gifts, and voice are all one of a kind. The world won't know what it can be without your original contribution. I hear Aquarius over and over and over with this. When we wave our colors, showing up as our true self in the world, we pass on a permission flag for others to do the same. And Wild Woman rises. Yeah. So Aquarius archetype is the outcast. And a lot of Aquarians, in my opinion, that I've come across in my life, and there have been many, they take on that outcast trope as like a badge of honor. But sometimes it's overcompensating because they're like, well, this is who I am. This is how I exist. So I have to learn to love it. And I have to learn to boast about it. And I'm so different because I'm different than everybody. And it's like, are you wearing it as a badge of honor, or are you projecting it as a badge of honor? It's okay to open yourself up, to be vulnerable about the things that you want, the things that you desire, about how you feel and what you want to experience, especially in partnerships. You know, it can leave you vulnerable, and a lot of people shy away from being vulnerable. A lot of people just want to be, like I said, like the Leo, that this is my mask. This is what I allow you to see, especially in Aquarius, especially air signs. They're like, I want you to see what I want you to see and nothing else. You don't get to be inside the core of my heart. You don't get that allowance. But then you end up blocking people off. You end up blocking people out and then only end up shutting yourself in. It's okay to let yourself shine. It's okay to do that, because then when you do that, you call in partnerships of people who truly love you for who you are. Without vulnerability, we won't get there. So, shine bright. Obviously, don't overshare, but you're the King of Swords. You're not going to overshare. You're going to share exactly what's needed. Communicate effectively. All right, Capricorns. Oh, Page of Cups reversed. Speaks of insecurity. This is the 8th house. Yeah. The 8th house of... It's the 8th house of like the underground. I call it the seedy underbelly house. It's things that people don't like to talk about, things that people would rather push away. It's like taboo subjects, you know. It can be tarot as well, but it's debts, it's things that you owe other people, things that other people owe you. They're shared assets. But this is about Capricorns not letting your insecurity get the best of you, not shutting yourself down, allowing your imagination to fly free, because Capricorns can get stuck in the achievement of it all. They can get stuck in the work of it all, the daily grind, and then end up not miserable, but you have to enjoy your life as it comes and not just always wait and think about the finish line. Think about what you're gaining and achieving. You have to love your life. And look, there's the growth card. Growth and take your place. Oh yeah. There's something, I think I want to read this growth card too. It's okay to allow yourself to get off track, because what you think is off track isn't. It's a part of your journey. Even though you feel like you may not be taking steps toward your end goal, you have to take detours sometimes to pick up the wisdom and knowledge and security, self-assurance in your life. And so that Leo shadow is really going to show up for you guys, because it's the 8th house, and 8th house is a malefic house. It is a house of CD underground. It's a house of darkness, and I say darkness, but it's not a bad thing, but it is an energy that you must allow to open. It's the Scorpio house. It's about digging deep underneath what you show other people. It's about evolution. It's also ruled by Pluto. It's about death and transformation. All right, so let's read growth, and then I'm going to read take your place. Reject stagnancy to get unstuck. Take action. The choice to grow should be made. Expect growing pains when making huge choices and changes in your life. Change is a natural part of life and cannot be pushed against forever. Change should have aim and purpose. Be courageous. You will blossom. I want to read the last paragraph too. When we understand our current position, accept it, and decide to change, we will naturally grow as people. We might experience some growing pains. After all, transformation of any kind is rarely completed or completely easy and trouble-free. Having a strong intention of what the results of our growth will be helps us with gaining the courage and resilience to move forward with our growth and into the eventual blossoming of our true self. Now, I was hearing Capricorns don't like to deal with the grimy stuff. It is easier for you to focus on achieving and building and doing. But sometimes you need to sit down. This Page of Cups reverse can also be like, chill out. You don't always have to be creating. Sometimes you need to chill out and set some intentions for yourself when it comes to your mind and your peace. This can also talk about unions, because 8th house is the house of intimacy as well. So maybe some of you have to like sit down with a partner and talk about where you want your finances to go, what each of you are going to contribute, and how you're going to grow together. Yeah, that's a very specific message for somebody. All right. Take your place. Open right up. To know we are part of the great circle of life is to know that our place in this world is unique and distinct. The divine feminine has created a sacred space for us as big as a bear, as fierce as fox, as majestic as eagle. Claiming full ownership of our gifts is how we take up our rightful place. And when we take our rightful place with belonging and integrity, wild woman rises. Ooh. All right. From that, I'm getting some of you have some spiritual gifts to develop. And with it being in the 8th house, they're a little bit more taboo than, like healing is the 6th house. 8th house is like death magic. It is I recently came across somebody who started transitioning people over to the other side of this life that we live. And that is a gift that she's just meant to be. And a lot of people, it's taken her a lot of time to step into that because it is so looked down upon or frowned upon or scary even. It's sad, but she was being called. And so that's totally 8th house. All right. So take a look at your not so socially acceptable gifts. All right. So Page of Cups reversed, missing the signs, being overly sensitive, displaying childish emotions, blocked creativity. So this is all about turning that around. Yeah. Good luck, Cappies. Good luck. It will not be easy, but it will definitely be worth it. Sagittarius. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Blossoming reversed. And then that Laugh with Life came out reversed. What's going on, Sages? This transit in Leo is about your 9th house. And so we're talking about spirituality. We're talking about education, traveling, being adventurous, your own wisdom. Whew. These cards have come out reversed, but we're going to try and turn that right side up. The Wheel of Fortune reverse speaks of delaying your karma. Yeah. Right now we're in delay. But how can we turn this upside down? Because I want you to blossom. I want you to grow. And listen, I think that the retrograde period will help to turn these cards around. But right now, it feels like we're running from something. You're running from change. And you guys are really good with change, but this is a more, like it's karmic. It's a more permanent type of change. In the 9th house, make sure that you are not running away from your spiritual pursuits. Make sure you're not running away from buckling down and getting that degree. Make sure you are not moving just for the sake of moving on to the next thing. That's like that octopus energy of like, I gotta go. I feel uncomfortable where I'm at. I need to make sure that I'm always on the go so that I can never sit in my uncomfortability. All right. I'm going to do the Wheel of Fortune reversed first so we can get a little bit more insight. Misfortune, karma, a need to relinquish control, the ups and downs of life, the inevitability of change, an unexpected setback. So you might be feeling it right now. That retrograde period is going to bring up some setbacks for you. And then when Venus and Leo goes forward, it's going to release that and open you up so you can blossom. Let's go to blossoming. Do not give up. You have planned for this. Take no notice of what others think or say about you. Open and rise. Someone around you may be jealous of your success. Mark your victories. I think that you may be jealous of somebody else's success. And you may be fearful. Where do I want to read? There is a time to blossom. We plant seeds, physically and metaphorically, so they will blossom into what we intend. Perhaps the journey has been a long and hard one, but we shouldn't give up, especially if we are close. Fear is usually the thing that prevents flow and blossoming. Fear of failure, fear of success. A lot of people have fear of success and they don't even know it. Fear of change, fear of what people think. I could go on, but know if we can release the useless fears and begin to enjoy our growth and eventual blossoming, it will all be worth it. I'm going to pull an extra card for you, my loves. What do I want to pull from? Let's do the Sickle and Seer. Where did I put those cards? Child, they gone. Where did they go? No, there they are. There they are. Spirit, can I get another card for my Saggies? Can I get another message for my Sagittarius? Tell me about this blossoming reverse and a wheel reverse. All right then. All of these came up, right? We have henbane, citrus, and bramble. Okay. Let's see. 44, 45. Love the ascension, the connection. And 51. All right. You can never be too prepared for the next curveball. Even if things seem to be going well now, take a moment to consider what pitfalls might lie ahead and how things can go wrong. So we're talking about prepping yourself, planning. Now, even in the worst case scenario, you'll be ready to catch yourself before you fall. Just like the bramble always protects itself against disaster, so too will you be safe from the worst of the fallout. This card is of capability and empowerment. You've been stuck in a limbo. Okay. Lately, waiting for someone to make the time to help you. Ultimately, however, it will be faster to brush up on the skills you lack and do things yourself. Education. And I'm not just saying formal education. It's about being knowledgeable, the 9th house. It's about gathering knowledge. Ultimately, however, it will be faster to, I already said that. Be like the citrus fruit with all its important nutrients. Fill yourself with value and strength that will benefit you both now and in the future. So something's telling me you guys know what's coming up for you, and you are so stuck in like doing your own thing. The Cid come out reverse, and so like maybe the wisdom is to like be serious. Take your growth seriously, because taking that serious now will help you later down in the line. What words? You know what I mean. Okay, the Greece, the bodies of the dead will be crowned with the chaplets and henbane flowers to wear on their journey down to the river. Okay, great. A final link between their past lives and the new one awaiting them. Ooh. Whatever your destination, you're on the final stretch. Your goal is so close that you know the way with your eyes closed. Wear your crown. Move forwards. The river will take you there. That's going to be for that stationing direct period. So right now, Leo is going forward. It's going to retrograde, and then it's going to go forward again. You guys have something to work through when it comes to your own growth, when it comes to your own wisdom, when it comes to building the life around you in the way that is most beneficial for you. Last one. Laugh with life. 44. Laugh at the funny things, laugh at the tragic things, laugh with all the things. Laughter is magic and medicine. And since we cannot predict nor control the events of our lives, we might as well take as much medicine with us on our journey. It's like a first aid kit for the soul, and its essence sweetens sour grapes into wine. Its essence sweetens sour grapes into wine. Yeah, this might be a difficult transit, but that's okay. You guys are going to get through it. When we keep a space in our heart for laughter, we glimpse the invisible presence behind all things. And Wild Woman rises. Good luck, Saggies. Good luck. Your transformation will come from this. Everything that you experience is worth it. All right, Scorpio. Six of Swords. We love this. Six of Swords is about going to a new place of emotional contentment, a different emotional field. She's sailing away from troubled waters. The crows, the all-seeing eye is dragging her in the right direction. They're dragging her boat. And she's got her suitcase because she does not plan to go back. This is a new place of emotional freedom. Hunger is about scarcity, feeling as though we are, not that there's something lacking, but we're existing on the bare bones of what we need, okay? Heed your wisdom. This card is so beautiful. Wow. This is about tapping into your intuition, Scorpios. Knowing that you have a tendency to be emotionally volatile. No offense, no shade. I have a Scorpio moon. I completely understand. But at this point, it's like you exist and then you're like watching yourself. Yeah, your higher self is watching you. You know when you're getting into patterns that are destructive to yourself, emotionally destructive. So don't do it. It's okay to feel your feelings, but do not let them derail you. Do not let them take you off course, lead you into an ocean of turbulence. You're going to feel as though you're not exactly being fed throughout this time. This is 10th house. Ooh, so this is career. This is your 10th house of career. It may be a little scarce, a little, not turbulent. I want to say, like, if you are starting a business, if you are working your way up in your career, sometimes you got to go through the trials and tribulations of getting there, but you're there for a reason. Your emotions, your intuition led you to your pursuit for a reason, and you need to remember that. Remember that and allow yourself to settle. Settle in the knowing of it all. Settle in the knowing that you are in the right place. That this too shall pass. It won't last forever. I don't know if you guys can hear my stomach growling, but it is growling. I am hungry. Which is funny. Hunger. Ah. All right. Heed your wisdom. Owls are the traditional messengers of wisdom and bring us the powers of both inner and outer sight. Wisdom is not found in temples or universities, but in the sanctuary of the human soul. Through dreams, reflection, and contemplation, we court the messages that wish to impart their wisdom directly into our being. And when we listen deeply, Wild Woman rises. You are going to be able to truly see, like, I mean, like omnipresent type see, like see your entire timeline and take, what is the word that I'm looking for? Solace. Take solace in knowing where you're going, knowing what your goal is, what you plan on sharing with the world, knowing that nothing that you come across during this point in time, this period, can shake you. That your eye is on the ball. Your eye is on the target. Eye on the target and wham, one shot, one gunshot, and bam. Shout out to you if you know what show that's from. Yeah, this is a time to go full steam ahead. I love this. Happy career goals. Happy career goals, Scorpios. All right, we've made it. Oh wait, no, we're Libra. We're still on this side of the zodiac. Libra. Ooh, judgment reverse. Focus reverse. Ah, rise again. Libras, what's going on? This is the 11th house of your friendships and social networking. So groups. Okay, Libras. It is time to stop mirroring. Stop mirroring other people. Make sure that you are steering your own energy, not letting other people drive your ship. Coming into focus. Knowing where you want to go. That butterfly attached to her third eye. Ooh. Flying free. Free, and there's a bubble around her. It's free from the outside. Yeah. Sometimes Libras, you tend to be so worried about being a diplomat, especially when you're surrounded by a group. You're like, let me just listen. I'm not going to put in my opinion. I'm going to be the mediator. I'm going to mirror people and show them what they're showing me. I'm not going to rock the boat. I'm not going to stand up for myself unless somebody pushes me to the brink. Make sure that you know exactly who your friends are and that they're the right people to have around you. They have like-minded goals. Look at her. She's also got, is this a moth or a bee? It's some sort of winged animal connected to her crown, connected to her third eye. This is going to be an overhaul of your friendships, of your networking, of your colleagues. So that you can get back on track and put down all of the nonsense that anybody who is not in the same lane as you wants you to focus on. You don't have time. You don't have time. And the people who are meant for you, they will love you regardless. I'm going to read Rise Again because I know you guys need to hear that message. Rise, sister, and rise again. Do not let your past, your limitations, or your fear keep you from rising again and again. Like the ancient beetle so sacred to the Egyptians, you will crawl and scratch your way through the dirt. You will also rise and fly. Let go of what no longer serves you. Release the thoughts and habits that keep you from your inner lightness. For when we resurrect our hopes and align them with a new vision of ourselves and the world, wild woman rises. What is your vision for yourself? Because the 11th house is also about humanitarianism. It's about what you contribute to the collective. What do you want to contribute? What do you want people to see you for? What do you want to be known for? And who do you want to surround yourself with so that you can get there? I want you to think about these things, Libra. Because having the judgment reversed, because it did come out reversed, means you know what you're supposed to be doing, but you're not doing it. You're letting other people sway you. So hone in and take this opportunity to rise. And if you don't today, that's okay. You've got 4 months to figure your way through this transit, to figure out what you value, what makes you feel seen in the crowd. You've got time. Choose to rise every single day. And if you don't, that's okay. You've got tomorrow. You can choose it then. Yeah, powerful realignment is what I'm hearing. Powerful realignment. All right, now we've made it to the other side of the zodiac. Virgos, ooh, death reversed, self-love, reclaim your soul skin. This is 12th house. This is about your inner workings, the inner workings of your mind, subconscious, your mental practices that keep you sane. This also can do with music and dance. But I am hearing, well, I mean, look, it says self-love and reclaim your soul skin. Ciao. And Virgos, sometimes you can get so focused on being detail-oriented and healing others, helping others, coming to others' aids, that you forget about yourself. And then Virgos, another trait of yours is to pick at yourself, to constantly want perfection, to never feel like you're enough. And we are getting rid of that. This 12th house transit is going to turn your world upside down. Look at this card. Right now, you may be in a space where you feel as though you can't get out of it, where you feel trapped, bullied by your own mind. Start self-care practices. Start meditating, connecting with spirit. Put on music. Like the easiest way to shift your energy is to dance. Whenever you are feeling down on yourself, whenever you are feeling tormented by your own mind, tormented by your perfectionism, put on some music and dance it out. Like Grey's Anatomy style, straight up. Put on some music and meditate or, fall asleep to it. Calm your body down, focus on your breath. Or seriously, have a dance party. Because that will bring you back to who you truly are, who you came to be on this earth. Dancing it out will shake your problems away in the moment and bring you back to your soul skin. 41. Legend tells of the Selkie, a woman seal who often seen off the coast of northern Scotland, who can shed her skin by moonlight and dance upon the earth. Fishermen were known to catch the seal maid's skin in order to keep her pinned to the land, captured as a bride, unable to return to her true skin and soul home. In the legend, you're living. To reclaim your soul skin is to let go of the good girl pelt you were raised to wear. Interesting. Toss off all that no longer fits you and dive deep into the places where your soul feels most at home. The woman you are becoming will cost you relationships, spaces, comfort, security, and convenience, but choose her over everything. When we reclaim our authenticity, Wild Woman rises. Be authentic to who you are. Because your mental peace is irreplaceable. You can replace the people in your life. Even if they are the most important people, you can replace them. You will always be able to find your soul tribe on this planet as long as you are being authentic to yourself. That's a part of loving yourself, is being who you are. And that Leo energy thrives with showing its heart. This is about parenting your inner self and being able to start fresh from that. Being born again through the act of loving the self. Good luck, Virgos. Leos, first house transit. What you got? Ooh, 4 of Pentacles. Nourishment and engage compassion. The first house is about how we see the world and how the world sees us. This is about holding on to that mask. I'm sorry, my stomach is troubling. This is about holding on to who we have projected for so long. Holding on for dear life. Because it makes us feel safe and comfortable. Because we love, as Leos, being the reliable person, the loyal person. This can also be about finding stability in how you show up. I'm going to read nourishment. Because nourishing, this is nourishing your, not your appearance, but like how you show up in spaces. Nourishing the soul so that you can show up authentically no matter where you are. Engage compassion. That deer is a mothering spirit. Part of this Venus transit is about taking care. Yeah, taking care. Ooh. I'm seeing it's something different now in this. Being a rock, being a foundation. I know you can hear my stomach growl. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. I might have to take a break and get a banana or something like that because this is atrocious. Oh, so sorry. But it's interesting that it's growling even more when I see nourishment. Let me read nourishment for you. Choose to nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Feed your values. Venus. When you are jealous or envious, it is a sign of what you are actually hungering for. Pay attention to your health. Part of having compassion, especially compassion for the self, is about giving yourself what you need. And like I said, Leos, you love to be loyal to others, but sometimes you can be so loyal to others that you only show them what they want to see. And in doing so, you are not nourishing your spirit. You are not showing up and shining bright. You are dimming your light for others. All of us have a set of values that are as individual as our fingerprints. Sometimes we aren't sure what they might be asked, what they might be asked, but unconsciously we know. How do we know? Because if our values are not being met or lived, we rebel. We get angry, sad, depressed, irritable, or stuck. Or we take the chaotic choice in our decision making, and commonly our relationships and life are not harmonious. Ooh. Feed your soul to create stability in your life. Yeah. If you are always coming from a place where your cup is full, it creates this life, this breath in everything that you do. When you are coming from a place of lack or irritation, that bleeds through all of your interactions, all of your choices. So you really need to take care of yourself. Take good care of yourself. The same way you Leos love to take care of other people. You love to be the heart for other people. Engage compassion. Even the fiercest warrior must keep compassion at the heart of their work, or their bravery becomes empty ego vibrato. Ooh. Y'all know y'all ruled by the sun, right? Which is ruled by the ego. Just letting you know. Try not to get too headstrong. Try not to get too, that can also be this too. Try not to get too abrasive during this transit, during these 4 months. Dear, tender, and graceful among Earth's creatures, remind us that all beings are worth consideration. Their infinite grace gently calls us to move sharp-eared, sure-footed, and tender-hearted across the wilds of both inner and outer nature. When we hold ourselves to a standard of grace over perfection and mercy over judgment, wild woman rises. I'm going to repeat that. When we hold ourselves to a standard of grace over perfection and mercy over judgment, wild woman rises. That is about our own self-judgment. Are you nourishing yourself or are you judging yourself? This is a question for you. Think about it. And then think about it some more, especially during the retrograde. All right, I'm going to take a sip of water. Hopefully it'll calm down my wild stomach. Okay. Cancer. Oop. Come through. Second house. Ace of Swords. Yes, Ace of Swords. Fruition came out reverse. Claim your sovereignty. Okay. So I'm hearing that this is a restructuring, a new idea about your values, about your talents, your assets, a new way of moving. I got a new attitude. It may not come to fruition until the end of the retrograde period. You know, you may not see gains until then, but this is about moving in your own direction, Cancers. Look, her thoughts, her new ideas are leading her up to the heavens. Claiming your sovereignty is about bunking what anybody else says, what anybody else has taught you, and going your own way. Ace of Swords in the second house. This is going to affect your money in a positive way, yes. But once again, you're going to have to wait for this. It's like putting in the work, creating this new system for yourself that will produce gains. This is about your own finances, your separate assets. Like when you think of 8th house as joint assets, 2nd house is what you do, what you create, what you make, your money. This is independence in that financial field. This is independence within your, I want to say work, but it can be workplace for some, but it's also like within your bank accounts, within your values. You're disconnecting from others and finding that comfortability within how you show up, what you value. Claim your sovereignty. Don't be afraid of your transformation. Release old ideas and false beliefs as easily and naturally as a snake sheds its skin. Yeah. Oh, gosh, with the Ace of Swords. Oh, it is. And the Ace of Swords with this transformation, it is right for you. So it may feel scary, but it is right. So keep going. Stand in the center of your life. Even in the midst of change, take up space without contorting or contracting to make other people more comfortable. That Taurus house. A Taurus will not move. When they are comfortable and they know what they know and they know is right, you can't budge them. So second house is very much so Taurus energy. And especially with it being about Leo, it's like we're taking pride in what you have. Even in the midst of change, take up space without contorting or contracting to make other people more comfortable. Your heart is a sovereign nation and only you can rule it. When we embody the power that was once denied us and which we once denied ourselves, we create self-dominion and wild woman rises. Fruition. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm into it. As the seasons turn, there is always a time when all the potential of the spring beginnings is manifest. The crops grow tall and are ready to harvest, and they have done this from a fallow field in which we have planted seeds. The trees have flowered, and now there is fruit to pick. It is time for the harvest. So this is about planting your seeds. Yeah, planting those seeds. So once again, Venus and Leo is going forward now. So we're planting those seeds. It's going to retrograde. We're going to be able to adjust throughout the retrograde period. And then when it goes forward, fruition. These times of high energy are also times to really focus on your body, as they can be quite taxing on our systems. If we don't take care, it is often the time we can get ill. I don't think you're facing illness. I do think that Taurus is about physical comforts. This second house Taurus energy is about physical comforts, taking care of yourself, spending your money wisely, making sure that you are comfortable, you feel supported, and supported not by others, but you are supporting yourself. Love that for you, Cancers. Love this breakthrough energy. Gemini, Nine of Pentacles. This is third house, communications. Ooh, protection. Tell your story. Not tell your story showing up in the house of communications. Yes. Ooh. Okay. Wait, how did we get here? How did we line up? Leo. Yeah, it all lined up. That is so interesting to me. Yeah, it did. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles is about enjoying the fruit that you've planted, enjoying the hard work. So this retrograde, just the Venus and Leo transit period is going to be about realigning the way that you communicate, the way that you take in information. Third house is data in, data out. It is gossip. It is siblings, honestly. It's siblings and short distance communication, short distance traveling. There we go. And it's also about neighbors. So your immediate environment, you're going to start to feel success in. Like, you're going to start to feel the work that you've been putting in. Protection. Oh, I want to read this one and then tell your story. Sometimes telling our stories, we think that it's trivial. Sometimes we think that it is not selfish, but self-centered. But really, telling your story is a gift to others. It is a gift. Look at this. It's a gift of creativity. That's what the spider represents. Creativity, creating a web. You're giving a gift to others so that they can resonate, so that they can learn from you. And I'm hearing that sometimes you don't always have to teach to be a teacher. You can just share. You can share about how you got to your success, how you've built this place, this wonderful, fruitful utopia around you. Let's read protection. Your higher power, however you describe this, is a loving and protective energy. You are loved and protected. Identify your fears. You can protect yourself better. Trust in yourself. Okay. Here's our chance to let go of our resistance, surrender and let go, to do that with confidence. We may feel that we need some support from the universe. That support can take the form of feeling protected from whatever might happen and helping us get the courage to release what needs to go. Sometimes in order to release it, you do have to share it. That can be a very good cutting of the cords ritual, is putting your story out there. Trusting yourself to do what you need. It says, finally connect with the moon herself with you as a conduit in the middle, brimming full of power and confidence. Confidence in your communication, talking about the things that mean the most to you, because that's Venus and Leo. What means the world to you? Where does your heart lie? Let's retell your story. Okay. Grandmother Spider is known as the creator of the alphabet because she weaves messages within her silken web. She is sometimes credited as the original source of storytelling. Use her energy to tell your story. Not only will you free the truth from your throat, liberating your life in the process, you will also encourage others to do the same. When we share our stories, we pass along the heart-swelling knowledge. I am not alone. And Wild Woman rises. You're not. See, look, it's going to create connectivity. Whatever it is that you need to share with the world, it's going to bring in a tribe. This is what I'm hearing is this Knight of Pentacles. What you've worked so hard for might be the people that surround you. The people that give you a sense of love and protection. The people who resonate with what you have put out into the universe. They will come to your aid. Love that for you, Geminis. There we go. Love that for you. All right, Taurus is my fellow Taurians. The Sun reversed. Beauty. Fight like a girl reversed. I haven't really been reading these reversed. They've just been being read. But the Sun reversed is about shining a light on your inner activity. And this is going to be 4th house. So the house of the home. Yes, the house of your childhood, the house of the childlike version of you, what you've always known. This is about reminiscing and, the word is escaping me. So I guess I'm not meant to say it, but this is about whatever it is that connects you to your heart center, connects you to your inner child. The Sun is all about the inner child. And especially when it's reversed, the Sun is about how you feel on the inside. What makes you shine, glow? What makes your heart sing? Beauty. Taurus is, you love beauty. You love beautiful things. You love beautiful smells, beautiful clothes, soft clothes. Your luxurious hearts are to be pampered. I love that. And sometimes, so this says fight like a girl. Sometimes being the most powerful in the room means showing up in a soft shell. Not that you have to be the most powerful person in the room. That's why I hesitated a little bit. But your most powerful self does not always have to be fighting. It can be confidence. It can be softness. It can be compassion. It can be You hear my stomach growling. Oh my Lord. It can show up in womanly ways. And I say womanly, you know, I'm not really big on the binary stuff, but you know, feminine, we'll say divine feminine ways. I want to read Fight Like a Girl because I love that. When it's time to take a stand, fight like a girl. A woman's heart in full bloom, willing to withstand the bite of thorns in order to free herself or another, is a force of nature. Whether your fight is for inner advocacy, yes, to clear the path of old patterns, beliefs, or relationships that no longer serve you, or outer advocacy for a cause you believe in, there's no power on earth like a loving heart willing to stand up and stand out. When we come to fight with a vision for the highest good of all, rather than an us versus them, we liberate our inner Shiro. And Wild Woman rises. One more time, I'm going to read it. When we come to fight with a vision for the highest good of all, rather than an us versus them, we liberate our inner Shiro. We're doing a lot of internal work, Tauruses. You can fight for yourself through loving yourself, through seeing, because this is about your inner beauty as well. This is about, obviously it's about finding beauty in the world, but it's about finding beauty in yourself. Look at her face. Her face is made of the worldly beauties. I love that her nose is a butterfly. Like, her lips are a flower. Like, you are the beauty that you see in the world. You are, and this may be a reworking of external, finding beauty outside of ourselves, like buying things, you know, because we can do that, Taurus, as we can resort to materialism to make us feel good when it is fleeting. You have to look in and dig deeper. Tell me what show that's from. It's from The Cosby Show. It's Claire Huxtable. Dig deeper. Dig deeper. You have to dig deeper. You have to love on who you are. Shine a light on the inside, and it will shine brightly on the outside. What do you value? What brings you self-assurance? Maybe it's a luxurious bath. Maybe it is your favorite smelling perfume. Maybe it is dressing up or taking time in the mirror to beat your face. Like, you know, find those things. Put on your warrior's, not mask, but like armor. And for Tauruses, it is like, it's so beautiful, our armor. We are very ethereal. And feeling that way can help to bring out the compassion for ourselves and for others. All right, last but not least, Aries. This is a 5th house transit, 5th house of play, creation, fun, you know. Ooh, 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is an ending. Look, we got beginning reversed, which means that that retrograde period is going to bring us to our new beginning. Howl with fierceness. Ooh. So I'm hearing that for my Aries, playfulness is a way to communicate and create into the world without jumping off a cliff. Like, does that make sense? Hold on, let me center again. With the 5th house, it can be about creating life. But with the 10 of Swords, it is about how you think. This is a restructuring of your values when it comes to being creative, when it comes to children, and when it comes to how you put your ideas into the world. And with an Aries energy, you guys are pretty good at jumpstarting things. But are you good at stepping through the door even when you feel fearful? Because that's the other side of Aries energy, is like wanting to create, but also not having not the intellect behind it, but like the thought. You're like, I want to do this. Let's do it. And it's like, whoa. Slow down. Slow down. You have to take the time to truly think it through. I want to read Howl with Fierceness so we can get a little bit more clarity. This is the first card. First card, first sign. Wolves, like women, have been relegated to the dangerous side of wildlife. Both species are greatly misunderstood and often accused of menace. Yet women, like wolves, possess a propensity for courage in the face of danger, strength in the quest for well-being, and loyalty to mate and tribe. When we are no longer willing to shame ourselves for our natural fierceness or condemn ourselves for the need to love and hunt and roam free, wild woman rises. Ooh. Being playful is going to bring you to your new horizon. Not taking things so seriously. Not thinking and overthinking. I want to read beginnings. Let me see this. Stepping out from the cold and the frost, which gives me very much so. Like stepping out away from that and into a greener pasture. And this is card number 2. I love that. Ready? 1, 2. The 10 becomes a 1. You are offered a fresh start. Your journey is beginning. Take the first steps towards something new. It is time to place emphasis on your health and well-being. There is something incredibly poetic and even romantic about the tiny sliver of silver that is the new moon. Hold on. I don't want to read about the new moon. I understand. When the new moon appears in the lunar cycle, we are gifted with a new beginning and a fresh start. When we have identified as useless, or what we have identified as useless or unneeded anymore, has been released into the void of the dark moon, and here waiting is a new chance. I'm hearing new families. Not new families. Well, some of it can be new families. Some of you are giving life throughout this time, but a new way of existing in those families. A new connection. Like this is about your pack, your tribe. Let's continue. Here we get to renew our lives and feel free enough to risk trying again. Whether we are asking for a fresh start in new relationships or a new love, or are heralding the actioning of intentions such as better health, a new business, or the start of a new project, riding the new moon energy will assist us. Many creative people start new works on a new moon, and I personally, as an author, like to begin all my works on this phase. The most powerful of new moons for new starts traditionally are within the season of spring. Well, we're in summer. I want to pull one more card. Yeah, I want to pull another card for my Aries. tell me about this Venus in Leo transit. This is about valuing your creativity. The seed. And it came out reversed, so this may take some time. It may take time to start fresh. Oh, the seed is 0. Yo, look at these. These are very, like 0, 1, 2, all at the beginning of the spectrum. 10 becomes a 1. 10 is a new start, a new horizon. Ooh. Creation energy. The seed is the beginning. Oh, Lord, here we go. The first act that will set all of your plans into motion. The seed may seem small, but it is full of potential, containing everything it needs to grow into something incredible. Take the time to nurture it and to give it the right conditions to flourish. Ooh, that's important. You may already have several seeds growing. Do not be afraid to let this one remain dormant a little longer. Yeah. Let it marinate. It will come to fruition when the time and conditions are right for it. New projects, babies, new family dynamics. I'm hearing jobs that are surrounded by children, where you are surrounded by children, bringing new works to life. Set your intentions and cut out anything, any ideas or any ways of thinking that aren't serving your new intentions, and protect those intentions, because they are going to be a wonderful seed planted. All right, Aries, thank you so much. This is the end of the reading. I appreciate you for sticking with me. Once again, this transit is for Venus in Leo from June 5th through through October 8th of this year, 2023. I wish all of you many blessings. I wish all of you a very heart-centered transit. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye now.